January was Las Vegas, February was Birmingham, and March is Nuremberg. This is Iowa 2018, and these are my favourite things that I spotted as I went round. And before we start, can I advise that the cafe every airgunner wants to visit is right at the end, along with some outtakes. I'm here on the Brocock stand and I found Terrence Logan. Terrence, good to see you.
Good to see you, Giles. How are
now,
you?
This Brocock Commander, it's been lighting up everyone's Facebook page for the last couple of days.
It has.
First thing I spot, Terrence, is that obviously these parts are a different colour, so I guess that's a Cerakote finish, something like that?
It is, yeah. We have a Cerakote option on this gun. It comes with black synthetic as standard, which we'll show in a moment, but this is the Cerakote option. So we're expecting these guns at the middle to the end of May for delivery. Comes with a buddy bottle, 500cc, 400cc, depending on FAC or sub 12, or the highlight option. 3 calibers, 177, 22 and 25. You're looking at a shot count sub 12 around 520, similar to the Bantam.
Excellent.
In 2.2, up to 40 foot-pounds in a 2.5, about 45 to 50 shots.
And all the rails on top, they're all included with the rifle?
Picatinny, there is a tri-rail Picatinny option.
Okay.
So as you'll see on the black synthetic and the Cerakote, there's a tri-rail on the top, and that's an option, an optional extra. But yeah, there's Picatinny rails on the top and underneath, so you can really put what you want on this gun. It's designed for that. So
I've noticed that things like the shoulder stock, and you've got the grip as well, I guess they're all interchangeable with different parts?
They are completely interchangeable, yes. And we'll have some options on that as we move forward as well, on different colours, etc.
Now I guess at the moment what we're seeing a folding stock version which is USA targeted to begin with.
Well, it's not just USA, around the world. Folding stock is an option. Unfortunately in the UK with our laws, we're with a fixed stock. It's too short when we fold it.
Sure.
Humour regulators, you know, we work as standard with Humour. We've done this since the Target. We've had great results. We have that partnership and it works very, very well. And that comes into this gun. Power adjuster, so 2 power settings. So high power and low power. Okay, so that is different, isn't it? Because it was 3 before, so now it's 2. It was, yeah, now it's only 2.
Okay. Yes. Harper slingshot system.
Harper slingshot system with the Humour reg, so it's all married as usual, working perfectly.
Fantastic. So you think that's going to be about May time?
Mid to late May.
Okay, brilliant.
Yeah, so
Terrence, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thanks. This is Jonathan. Something. And you will know him from some of the legendary Airgun Depot videos that are out there. He's now the head honcho at FX Airguns USA. And for this sequence, I asked him to channel his finest Willy Wonka. Over to you, Jonathan.
Welcome to Dreamland. In Dreamland, you have to make a choice. A streamline, the original Royale. Wear the crown, the Wildcat. She's a feisty one. An arrow shooter. You can have a Yorg. Let me show you its features. The most iconic airgun ever, the Impact. If none of those take your fancy, you can always build your own. You can go lightweight, build your own bullpup. Classic sporter. Want to be a bit more tactical? Or simply win the next competition? You can do anything you want in Dreamland.
This is the FX Dreamline. Now, it does look, in the block, very similar to the Streamline, and they've kind of taken it from that design, except they've sort of gone to stage 2 with that. You can now adjust the regulator, and you can adjust the transfer port just there, but that's not it. You can attach any configuration that you want to that block. If you want to change the barrel and the shrouding, you can. If you want to change the stock at the back, you can. You can change basically everything. So you can start off with a base model, such as this, and you can end up with something completely crazy like this. Now, of course, it doesn't end there, because this can also become a bullpup, and yet looks a little bit like the Wildcat, but the thing is, it's Dreamline, so that bullpup can then go back to a rifle again. It literally is as many different options and possibilities that you could want it to be. Some of the changes to that block, you've now got a bigger cutout, so you can now use the high capacity magazines that you would get on the Crown or the Impact. On the side, you've still got the super fast side lever cocking system. The trigger there is bladed, match grade and fully adjustable. On this model, as with others, you've got a Picatinny rail on the front to put your bipod on. But if you go for a wooden stock option, of course you can then fit any sort of bipod that you want. On the front of that cylinder, you've got a thermometer, and of course it's a quick fill probe. Of course, with that block, everything is interchangeable, and that includes the caliber. Now, when you first get the option on the rifle, it comes with, as standard, a smooth twist liner. However, this is also based around the Smooth Twist X system. So when you're selecting or designing whatever configuration you want, you can immediately go for the Smooth Twist X system, or you can leave the standard Smooth Twist liner in and upgrade to an X at the later date. Something that FX has never dipped its toe into before is field target, but they tell me that Smooth Twist X 177 barrel is revolutionary, and you need to watch out in the future for something from them. Choose Smooth Twist or Smooth Twist X. Choose and change caliber and power. Laws in local countries will have to apply. Expect shot counts to match existing rifles and powers in the similar format. Maybe a few more as FX refines the valving year on year, but now you can change your design. FX brings to you the Dreamline.
Do come again.
My name's Gareth. Welcome to MTC Optics. I'd like to tell you about the new model, our Cobra F1. This is the latest scope from MTC Optics. It's got a 30mm tube, first focal plane, tactical style lift up and click turrets. It's a 4-16 by 50 objective, illuminated reticle, and also, as you'll see here, side focus. Crucial thing is this is first focal plane. This is really popular for hunters and target shooters that often use holdover. With this scope, as you zoom on the image, the reticle zooms at exactly the same ratio as the image. This means that your holdover points will stay exactly the same whether you're on 4 times magnification at the base or 16 times magnification right at the end of the zoom range. Another couple of points about this scope are the illuminated SCB2 reticle. This has got 6 steps of illumination with crucially a cut-off point in between each step. So every time you move from a step, you're into an off position, allowing you to set back to your set position easily. One thing that we are aiming for with this scope is a really competitive price point, and we're looking and hoping to get this out at $259. Also, these should be available mid to late May.
No gun show video nowadays is complete without a trip to the Minelli Stand. Now look at this, look how simple that is. That's incredible. Now let me tell you that this will start in 177 caliber and it goes up to 45. Now different power levels, different shot counts, but what Mr. Lee is telling me is that if you want this in 9mm, it's going to do you 9 shots at around 150 joules. If you want this in 45, this is going to do around 5 shots at 350 joules. If I get that right, I've always got to be careful of my numbers. But look at that, that is incredible. And watch how you load it. Look at this, down it comes, look, and the breech opens up there. Now the barrel's not quite lined up because this is a show gun, but you'd pop your pellet in there and then you push this back. Now watch for the safety. Do you see the safety engage just there? Which is that bit just there. So that's your catch. So you have to bring that down, rock it forward, bring it back up, and that's it. The gun is then loaded. And let me tell you, when you pull the trigger like that, you really do feel that hammer coming forward, which means that there's a bit of power in there. Interchangeable bottle. So if you want more than one bottle in the field, you simply take these on and off. On the end of the air cylinder is where you've got your thermometer or your pressure gauge. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, how do I put the air in it? Well, it's simple. This just pops off and there's a quick fill port just there. Barrel, Mr. Lee says, finishes about there. You've got a nice moderator in there. If you can see me, you've got a moderator in there. Without a scope on top, the gun weighs around 2.1 kilos. And the gun itself is 840 mils in length. And it's all nice and fluted and big and bulky to hold for out in the field. Picatinny rail on the top, so you can put your toys or your scope on top of there. And look at that. Look at that. That is so simple. So straight through system, so simple. it is sort of, you know, revolutionary again from Mr. Lee. Really like that. But wait, because M&X haven't finished yet. If you think that looks good as a rifle, it looks even better as a pistol. Look at that. This is a 45 caliber pistol, that's the max caliber, and in that caliber you would get 4 shots at around 200 joules. Again, the air cylinder at the back is interchangeable, and you pop that off and that's going to be where your quick fill port is. And with the rifle you've got the manometer on the end. You've also got safety just there, and the trigger is adjustable. But look at that, nice and short, rail on the top. Same loading mechanism with safety just there. I'm trying to do that on camera, there we go, and you pull the trigger and you can really feel that hammer coming forward to open that port. Nice fluting at the front, I don't think there's any sort of silencer going on there. The barrel just comes out the dangerous end right there. That's going to go bang, but it's nice and light because actually everything is drilled to save weight. Super sweet, super lovely, and it really does feel nice and chunky and sturdy. 45 caliber pistol, that's going to be a lot of fun. And wait, because I haven't finished yet, Mr. Lee has shown me this. Now this is a pure prototype, okay, it's not a finished gun in any way. It's something that he's working on due to requests from customers. In there, what we can tell you is that there is a carbon cylinder. It's a semi-auto system because you can see where it starts with the side lever action there and the magazine. Lots of rails, and we know that at the back there's going to be some sort of tactical adjustment through the stock. The exact details we don't have completely, but look at that. It's a tactical semi-auto rifle, sporting, which is what's been requested for Mr. Lee. There we go. So keep checking the website because that may go into production. Over to Sig Sauer, and a lady that I have stalked in 3 countries so far this year.
Hi, Danny here with Sig Sauer. I'm going to tell you about our new CO2 pistols that we're coming out with this year. First off, we've got the 1911 We the People BB pistol. This is really cool reproduction of the 1911 firearm that we have, We the People. It's got all the markings for 1776, We the People, the flag. It's a really great commemorative gun. It's a full drop magazine, CO2 in the mag, 17 round BB, lockback slide, and it's also field strippable. This one will be coming out in May this year. Next we have here the X5. This is a pellet pistol, also CO2, blowback action. We've got the cam lever CO2 loading port here, an adjustable rear sight, and a 20 round belt-fed magazine. This holds pellets or BBs. Comes in all black, or it also has the silver and black option. And third, we have a single stroke pneumatic. This is our new target pistol. This is called the Super Target. Single stroke pneumatic, over lever, single pellet. Really great smooth trigger on this one. It's got the feel and look of our 210 Super Target pistol, and very, very accurate. Also, don't forget, we have our CO2 rifles. These are the MPX and MCX. They either come in black or FDE with a red dot scope or a 1 to 4x24 scope. These are 30 round belt-fed magazines. They're really a lot of fun. For more information on all the Sig Sauer products, please visit www.sigsauer.com.
Here on the Snow Peak stand, there's 3 things that have caught my eye, and they're all pistol related. So this, excuse the wire, but they have to be tethered down. This is a CO2 pistol, look at that. Now, it seems to be metal in construction there, and then you've got a bit of a plastic hand, but that's really quite good. I like that. Little hammer action on the back, magazine in there, I think that's 10 shots, and you've got, it's sort of like a very basic fluted barrel with a raised rail on top. Open sights, you've also got a little rail below there as well if you want to add some toys. But that, actually, I think that's a real simple, nice little pistol, and the model is CP400. 177 caliber, 4.5mm lead pellet. Look at that, that's really nice. Nice and simple, nice and pointable, and I think that would be a great tin can plinker. Before I forget, I need to tell you that this bit here I'm told will come off, and you can actually then put an extendable stock on it. You can't change the power or anything like that. It's going to be, you know, 7.5 joules, but it literally, you can add something on the end if you want to. This one's the model PP700. This is a PCP, and you can tell that because you've got a pressure gauge on the front. Single shot pistol, and it comes with a foldable stock. Look at that. So it's 7.5 joules again, which means that that's probably going to be legal in the UK, which is good news for us because we do have those funny length laws. Like I say, single shot pistol, hammer action, nice air reservoir, very clean and tidy, and again, probably, you know, ideal for a little bit of ratting or something like that. Put yourself a nice red dot sight on the top. That actually, that's really quite good. That's lovely, neat and compact. Single shot. It's the first time I've really got a chance to hold it. I can't actually explain to you in great detail where you put the pellet in. No, you're not supposed to take things apart at shows. See, I don't know everything about air guns, and the pistol was a show mock-up, so that's my excuse. Numbers and info were not overly forthcoming on the stand, so it was kind of a guessing game. Either way, I like the look of this, and I believe it's already out there for sale. This is the Artemis CP2, and it looks very similar to a rat catcher, doesn't it? You've got a nice little silencer on the front there, open sights, rails if you want to put a toy on top, and I'm told that not only is it single shot, you can remove the tray, it's a 9-shot magazine. Let's get that right, 9-shot. Bolt action, little safety on the trigger, nice little, it's like a resin stock, and actually again really, really light and portable, 7.5 joules, and that actually lines up very nicely. So there you go. So those are some things from Snow Peak. I quite like those. I think there's maybe one or two things pretty similar out there at the moment, but that is really, really cool. And from what I can see, I think this part here is detachable. Look, you can undo that just there, and you can pop that off so it would become just a pistol. But nice long barrel, very simple design, and I'm guessing maybe one capsules in there. Let's go with one capsule, should we say? But it could be two, I could be wrong. But either way, that looks fun. Here at Iowa, you've got to fight every corner to get hold of the guns that everyone wants to look at. And I finally got my hands on the Wolverine C Type. Now C stands for cylinder. Now that's a 300cc cylinder, so sub 12 foot-pounds, you're going to get around 300 shots. That's in 2.2. In 177, you're going to get around 260. And it makes the gun sort of a lot more streamlined with that bit at the front. Same human regulated action, same nice laminate stock, side lever action on the side. And they tell me that this is coming in like the grey laminate. You're also going to get that in the walnut as well. On there you've got that 2-stage match trigger, you've got that quality Lothar Walther barrel, and it sits, and I've got this cord here which no one can find me the Allen key for, can they, Terrence? But it sits, from what I can feel, really nicely. And Terrence is stood behind the camera grinning at me, and I'm going to blame him completely for not being able to get this off the wire. Really. Terrence, I've done it now, I wouldn't bother. You've also got lovely stippling on the stock, 10-shot or single-shot magazine, and actually, like I say, it makes the whole thing a lot more streamlined. So there you have it, that's the Wolverine R C Type.
Hi guys, this is Tobias, right from the Diana booth at the IWA Show 2018, and I would like to show you a couple of our new items we have this year for you. We'll start with the P1000 Evolution 2. Some guys already know it maybe because we show like a prototype version in the last year. Now we have the production type running, available in 2 calibers, 177 and 22, or in a full power version, which is, depending on the caliber, almost 30 joule or 45 joule. You get almost 2 good magazines out of it. The improvements are very easy. We have this nice Minelli stock. This is the Luxus version, coming with the walnut stock and adjustable cheek piece. This is soft coated. We have an improved cocking lever, so really, really nice. As we reduce the weight of the rifle, it's now much more balanced. We're using now aluminum cylinder, 200 bar instead of a 300 bar steel cylinder. And you can use quick fill here, very easy. And for sure this rifle is regulated, so you get nice steady shots all the time. What we have is also 40-shot magazine, depending not on the caliber. So you have 14 shots in 177 and 40 shots in 22 caliber. We have a couple of stock options here. It's a walnut, I already tell you. It's a sample version, so a target hunter style. It will come in walnut and beach black. So we have a sample and a regular size. So in total, 5 different P1000. Next item we have here is a brand new Diana bullpup. It's a Skyhawk. To be honest, I think this is one of the best looking PCP bullpups on the market right now. This stock, you can see it's a little bit the same shape like we have for the P1000. This is also made by Minelli, and this laminated version for me is just outstanding. Comes together with a 2-axis adjustable butt plate. For sure we have a multi-shot magazine offering in 25 caliber, 22 caliber and 177. Maximum power in 25 caliber is about 52, 54 joule. This bullpup is also regulated, and you know, I think it's really nice. Has like shrouded barrel here in front, fill up with a quick fill. No problem. We have here the laminated version, which I personally like most. We have a walnut version, and we also have a beechwood version coming in brown or black. And this PCP has a manual safety. It's right located here at the trigger. The models will be out, I think, beginning of June, mid of June. All the rifles will be checked in Germany. We do the trigger adjustment, making accuracy tests with the final assembling also in Germany in our facilities. So if you guys looking for a nice and affordable PCP pistol, then the Bandit is the right choice for you. Depending on the caliber, 177 or 22, you have 9 or 7 shots. This nice PCP pistol comes with a silencer, multi-shot magazine and a single-shot loading tray. We have this nice wooden match grip. I'm really happy to have this pistol here at the booth. There was a lot of people asking for this. We have probably the maximum power is 16 joule. This will depend on, for sure, several countries or several demands what the customer wants. What also is very nice for this pricing class is a trigger. We did a lot of adjustments to this, and now we have a nice first stage travel, almost no creeps. So I guess people want to like a PCP pistol, and there are a lot of outside the market. They really will like the Bandit. This pistol is part of the Diana action line, which means that it's not made in Germany, but still has some unique Diana features we're offering. This pistol is also a worldwide exclusive item, so if you like it, there's no way to get around us. Go for Diana. We did a lot of adjustments to the trigger. We also improved the cocking bolt, so it's much more easier now. As it comes to 16 joule, we need some work to do it, so with this one, no problem. Last but not least, this is one of the highlights, yes, and this is not a country fair or some other great, how we call it in Germany, Kirmes. We are still at the Diana booth showing you the Diana Oktoberfest rifle. I guess nobody where you are in the world and watching the video, you know the Germans are famous for Diana airguns, cars, and Oktoberfest to have some nice beer. And if you're on a festival like this, you have a lot of shooting galleries, and they look more or less like the galleries you see in the back, and probably they're all shooting a Diana airgun. In the past it was a Model 30, and now we have someone not only for shooting galleries, but for everybody outside who want to have some fun. The Diana Oktoberfest rifle is a top cocking lever, offering more than 100 shots of lead BBs. These are coppered lead BBs, so you make sure if you're shooting on short distance, and normally the distance is 3 to 4, maximum 5 meters, you don't get any ricochet, so it's absolutely safe. It's a top cocking lever, I already told you, and the maximum power is 3 joule, but to be honest, this rifle is not about power and accuracy, it's about having fun. As you can see in the back, you can shoot a lot of targets with it, and in Germany it's very common you're shooting some stars or some, you know, plastic clays, and you're shooting some clay targets, and then you get like a teddy or something else for your girlfriend because you're a really good shooter, you want to prove it to your girlfriend, and now you can do it at home. This rifle already comes with a metal folding target and a couple of clays, so you can start right out of the box with this nice Diana Oktoberfest rifle. It will be available late summer before the Oktoberfest season starts all over the world, so I guess you really should look out for this nice top cocking lever rifle.
Walking around, I didn't actually expect to bump into the Minelli Stand, so it's actually quite interesting that I do. It's really weird to see all these different stocks laid out in front of me. Some of these you're going to recognise. That looks like a Wildcat in laminate. Then you've got, I think that's a Crown, judging by that hole there. And I think that could be an R10. Then you've got others. You've got I think that's a Daystate Wolverine, if I'm right. And then this one here, of course, is the Serie Rosso, which is the special edition. And then these are all the stock accessories. And if you've ever wondered how the manufacturers choose their wood and grades, well, they've got like swatches. Just here, look. They're all numbered for different quality. Something exciting for you if you like your stocks, Minelli are going to start doing aftermarket stocks. Now at the moment they're just doing firearms. There's no plans for air guns at all. But if you've got like Ruger 1022s, Remingtons and stuff like that, there's a division which is Minelli USA is going to start in the future doing these lovely aftermarket stocks. Then it's going to spread gently across into Europe, but that is in the future. No plans for airgun stuff, but if you've got like Remingtons and stuff like that and you want to bling up your gun, they look superb.
Hello, my name is Kelda. I'm here representing Silasox Decoys and UK Shoot Warehouse. We're here today with all of our products from Silasox. The great thing about them is the fact that they are lightweight, they add real movement to your pattern, they have UV vision technology within them so that they will really attract the birds. And if you've got to go and lug all of your kit over fields, etc., what you really need is something that's lightweight, folds down, easy to transport. So we have a whole range of species with our Silasox decoys. We have pigeons, we have crows, we have ducks and we have geese as well. The low end of the budget right up to the premium range. You can have two-dimensional ones and they will still have the fantastic pattern on the back that will be able to draw the birds in. They all will be able to add the movement because they fill with the wind and they will bob and bounce. But as you go through the range, you'll be able to have three-dimensional heads, fully flocked bodies, and even some now kind of plastic flocked bodies as well that mean that they are a little bit bulkier, but a little bit more realistic as well. You still kind of get the best of both worlds with those ones. We also have come with our magnets that UK Shoot Warehouse make in the UK, which is a real strong selling point for us. They're really good quality. They range from a basic machine to a Pro Motion machine with adjustable angle arms. We also have our new Tri-Bar Optima, which that one compacts down, and also it's got 3 arms, which is something that's quite novel and quite nice. We've got our Hyperlight machine, which will extend up over tall crops, and then we have our Ultralight machine as well, which is fantastic for just being lightweight, easy to transport, and the best thing about it is the motor within it that actually means it can run off a really small battery. So rather than lugging a big 17 amp per hour or 18 amp per hour battery across your field, you can actually use a 4.5 amp per hour or a 7 amp per hour battery, and you'll have that machine running all day long. So also really popular are our little motorised friends. It's been really handy this weekend that it's been quite warm today, so it's kind of been fanning us as we've been stood beside it. But they come with an intermittent timer. This particular one has an intermittent timer, so you can have it on, off, or you can just have it flapping intermittently to pull in the birds. We also have the same option now available for geese as well, and there's also the new addition coming very soon, but only here as a sample. This weekend is our new wireless motorised one as well, which we have a goose flapping in my other shoulder just over there. For more information, and if you would like to buy, there's a couple of links in the box below.
Air Arms are at the show with the forthcoming S510 regulated models. I covered that at SHOT Show and the British Shooting Show. So if you want to find out more, check out one of those 2 videos on my channel. Varrock also had all their goodies on display. However, nothing new so far this year. And here's the cafe that everyone wants to visit.
Barman! It's about time.
Yeah.
Hello, gentlemen. What can I get you?
2 coffees.
Coffee,
Yeah.
please.
That's
and
nice.
quick as you like.
Service?
Yeah, he's all right. He's a bit slow, Could always put out more, let's be honest.
Yeah,
Is he actually making the coffee, do you think?
probably.
Probably.
Cups are okay.
The whole thing's being brewed. Yeah, okay.
Right, here we are.
Ah,
Hope you like
That was
espresso. It's my first
espresso.
day. Cream, sugar.
I don't even like coffee.
you don't like, he doesn't like coffee.
Well, I'm happy to help.
No. It's not good service, is it?
No, I don't even like coffee.
You don't drink coffee. You
No.
you need something else. You got magic hands. Who can you get this time? Magic hands. Go.
Barman.
What can I get you, chaps?
Oh yeah.
What can I get you today?
Water.
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 2 waters.
2 waters,
Would you like
please.
virgin water?
If you've got it, absolutely. Is it
I'll-
South African virgin water?
I don't think you want to drink that.
Okay.
I'll get you something a little bit.
Is there any water left there?
No, no.
Right.
In a few months, we'll have to make an alternative plan.
Swedish
Okay.
water.
Swedish water. That
Swedish
sounds
water.
pretty good. I can get
Innovative
some of that.
water.
Okay.
I can get some of that. Good. I'll be off. I'll be back soon.
It's not bad service on that one, was it? First
Yeah.
one was a bit slow.
He hustled.
That one gave you respect.
He's putting out a lot of water, maybe weekly,
Yeah, he's doing a
not
good
every,
job.
not twice yearly.
No, yeah.
Probably off snowboarding.
Badly.
Oh, I hurt myself again.
Oh,
Oh, right.
oh,
For you, Mr. Berry.
thank you.
This one's for you.
Thank you. Well,
It's an
Cheers.
interesting combination. Water and coffee.
It's very nice. Yeah.
anything else you need from?
No, I think Swedish water.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's travelled a long way. There we are.
Well, thank you.
Good. Thank you very much. You're bye, barman.
Easy conversation.
What do you think?
It's not what I wanted. One more?
Magic hands. Do it again. Do it again.
Barman. Barman. Oh,
Oh,
What?
hello. We want something new.
yeah.
Something new.
Any ideas?
A new gun?
Just something, surprise us, something new.
I think
Oh,
Oh,
How about this?
that'll do.
That'll do.
Yeah.
You like it?
it's good.
It's beautiful.
Can I go back to sleep?
Yes.
You're dismissed.
Bye-bye. You've got good hands.
Oh, I thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thanks for noticing.
Hi, Danny here. I'm going to tell you about our new
Steve's fluffer. It's recording, Terrence. You giggle away.
I knew that would get you.
So, as you say, you think end of May for that to hit the stores? At the later date. Yeah!
After features, yeah. Like half a beat then. And I don't want to jump out of frame, or do I? Do you want me to?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. You ready?
Yeah, you ready?
Okay.
1 and 10.